Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I wanted to make a video today about the different accents which exist within the United States of America. Like, I know the United States is not the whole world, but really it is. It's the greatest country on earth. I might mention a few other countries outside of this great nation. I do have this friend from New York and he kind of talks like this. He's a bit more serious. He works a bit harder than me, and he'll be like, yo, get the hell out of my office and go grab me a coffee. So like the Boston, New York accent is slightly different from us over in California, where it's a bit more kind of slow, a bit more chill. Like the Valley girls might be like, oh my God. I also have a friend down in the South, he's called John, and down in the South they kind of speak even different again. So life down there, Louisiana, Texas, Oklahoma, Mississippi, life down there is really, really slow. I mean, I married my childhood sweetheart just 2 years ago. I love you, darling. Hi, welcome to my channel. I wanted to make this video from Sydney, Australia, just kind of getting the word out there that this is the Australian accent. The accent down here, it's confusing. Every time I'm in a different country, I get asked like, where are you from? It's bloody annoying when I'm in Hawaii or somewhere like that. Like, I'm in Maui. Hey. Yes, our accent is not that well known and Americans sometimes struggle to distinguish us from the Brits. The Brits are cousins up in England. We just love Kylie Minogue down here in Australia. We love having a good time. We love swearing as well. Now, I want to talk about Canada because up in Canada, like, we do have a slightly different accent. It's kind of based similarly like the American accent. We pronounce our R's, but actually about 20% of my audience here on this channel is from Canada. Don't get me wrong, like, Scotland's a beautiful country and everything, but like Glaswegian accent's very harsh. Like, the people from Glasgow, like, they'll knock you out. Like, the flipping tough guys, like, wouldn't fight with a Glaswegian, that's for sure. Like, oh, get me some neeps and tatties any day. People in Glasgow tend to swear quite a lot, so like, you hear a lot of swearing in Glasgow. I guess you could say they have a bit of a potty mouth, to be honest. Like, Glasgow's an amazing city, Edinburgh as well, like different accents between Glasgow and Edinburgh. Down to Northern Ireland, like, I've got a friend from Belfast and he's kind of like in, out. Like, he's quite focused on what he's doing, like, he's very serious. He's always kind of frowning and times are hard, like, it rains a lot, the weather's not exactly friendly. So like, times in Belfast, you gotta like really earn your living, you know what I mean? Compare that with down in Dublin, like the accent in Dublin's slightly different, like it's not quite so fast and quite so harsh as up in Northern Ireland. But down in Dublin, everything's a bit more relaxed. People can come over, yes, knock at the door, yeah, come in, have a cup of tea, I'll make you a cup of tea. You can have a sandwich as well, cheese and pickle sandwich, why not? I'll make you whatever you want. Stay the whole afternoon, I got nothing planned, father. Now, skipping right down to the southwestern tip of England, we got Cornwall. So Cornwall is a place which loves their pasties, their fish and chips. You can go on holiday to Newquay, you can try a bit of surfing if that's what you're into. In actual fact, one of my favourite things to do is to spend a bit of time in London, darling. Not East London, but West London. Richmond, Shepherd's Bush, Notting Hill. I would spend my life there if I could afford it. London, darling, really is such a beautiful city. You must go there, you must pay a visit, and I highly recommend it. Now, if you take the M4 West from like Slough and like Heathrow Airport, you get to Bristol. You might even have heard of a show from Bristol called Skins. It was very famous. It was from Nicholas Hoult, who actually I bumped into once in Bristol because he does live around there. Yeah, Bristol's okay. Like, it's not the nicest accent. They kind of talk like, oh, like, yeah, but no, but shut up.
I just told you the whole thing, right? Say shut up.
Now, if you take the M4 out of Bristol, go back into central London, keep going through East London, you might find some people who speak with a Cockney accent. So Cockney accent spoken like East London, West Ham fans, they might go down the caff, get a cuppa, might have a ciggy out on the balk, and they might even grab themselves some jelly deals down South End. So like, you've heard of them guys, right? Ant and Dick. I think they're brothers. Like, one's got dark hair, one's got quite light hair. Well, they're from Newcastle, so like, they've got the Geordie accent. So they'd be like, Rebecca, coming down the Grove? Well, I'm going down the Grove and I'm never coming back. Like, you know what I mean? Like, Cheryl Cole has got this accent as well. The South African accent's actually more similar to the Australian accent than it is to the British accent. So, for example, in South Africa, they kind of stop, they start the words, whether you're from Durban or East London or like even Cape Town, they kind of stop and start a little bit. They might say, how's it? Like, how's it? As in, how's it going? Like the Aussies would say, g'day, mate. but they'd be like, g'day, mate. And so the South Africans would say, g'day, mate. Basically, I mean, oh my God, I can't even keep up these accents anymore. If you're from Liverpool, you talk with a Scouse accent. Now, it's very important not to mix up people from the Whittle with people who are from Liverpool. The Whittle is not Liverpool, so if you say to somebody from the Whittle, like, you sound like a Scouse, they'll tell you, I'm not a Scouse, I'm from the Whittle. To which I would say, hey, calm down, calm down. Yorkshire? You want me to talk about Yorkshire? Well, I've never been to Yorkshire. I don't know anything about the county. Lancashire, either. Come on, John. Why don't you and Michael come down to Cannock later for some drinks? Because we're not going to get a bout anymore. We're just going to go and play football. Down in Devonshire, they talk like this. All right, my lover, I've put the pillows like this to try and make the lighting better, but I'm probably going to put them back again now, so whatever. Oh my goodness, I almost forgot about the Welsh accent. So like, whose coat is that jacket, they say? I love Wales, it's a beautiful country. And actually what we need in Wales is more bloody funding.
I gotta get into it, it's a bit tricky, isn't it? I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I just do one, I don't know where I'm doing it from. I just do what I think is right. We've been doing that a bit recently, haven't we? So it's been like, because we've had a lot of rain here, so it's been showering quite a lot. Oh, so heightened is even more emphasized. I don't even know what the Queen sounds like. I mean, I don't really know if the sounds are right that I'm doing, but it's just so flat.
Hugh Grant and Benedict Cumberbatch, they speak like this, and now I know why.
Oh, no, because I can't. You gotta give me something to talk with and talk about. What I find difficult is just getting, there's so many subtle differences between. No, Mr. Bramley.
Bramley.
You talk like that. Bramley.
We watched The Beach last night with, what's his face?
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh, and the Scottish guy, Daffy.
Like, I got to do a Geordie accent. Harry and Meghan, we wish you a happy wedding day.
Michael, why don't you come down to Birmingham for the day? Well, I might do actually, but I don't want to get about anymore, just kind of want to play football on the beach. Michael, do you want to come down Cannock? Michael, do you want to come down Cannock with me and get a drink at Birmingham? Brummie? Well, Brummie, alright, Brummie, that's nice, Lancashire. If you're from Lancashire, I cannot talk like that, but nobody's from Lancashire really, like Yorkshire. Oh no. From the Samoan National Rimming Team. Oh my God. Okay, that was difficult, but thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed my channel, and yeah, welcome, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.